Yep, you read that right. Recently, I've been buying more non-rookie cards than actual rookie cards. And before you guys get up and smash your computer screens or leave an angry comment or something, at least give me a second to explain myself. Let's get it out of the way before we even start the video. In general, rookie cards are the way to go. That's the best / safest place to invest your money. Heck, some of the real OGs on the channel might even remember. I think about a year ago now, I made a video talking specifically about why I was staying away from second-year cards and stuff that was non-rookie. And I think time has kind of proven that that was the right take at that time when you see what these LeBron James Prisms and Trae Youngs are going for right now. So I definitely stand by that video. But at the same time, I've been seeing a ton of opportunity with non-rookie cards lately. And to be honest, I've just really enjoyed collecting them. Before we dive into what I'm actually been buying, what I kind of look at when I'm picking up these type of cards, let me explain why my perspective has kind of changed from where it was a year ago. And to do that, we're gonna kind of have to rewind time. So if you don't mind, hop in the Trike 415 Sports Cards time machine and let's go back to around this time last year. And we're gonna look at Zion Williamson Prism Base PSA 10. And if you can see here, around October, September of last year, you could have picked this card up for $500, and then near Christmas, near the start of the NBA season, you could have sold the same card for $1,000. And that's just how the market was at the time. Sure, people did well on other types of cards, but there was just no need to get fancy. You could double your money on a high population base card basically for no reason. It's not like Zion was lighting the world on fire, or the Pelicans had become so much better, or there was a big trade involving Zion. It's just the hype of the season. That alone just pumped all the speculating, all the flippers in there. That just caused that card to double, and it was just easy. You didn't have to get too fancy with it. But now let's just be honest, it's not the same. And it's funny, the moment that really made me like realize what's been happening is, I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but he's pretty famous, but he was in the sports card world and he got a lot of bad publicity for scamming people. Basically, he was DMing and asking for like free product or trying to do some shady type of deals. I don't know the specifics of it, but I remember it was big news in the hobby at the time. And recently my friend sent me a screenshot and he was doing the same type of thing, but with NFTs now. And I think that just speaks to it. A lot of the flippers, investor boys, I've said it, their attention is probably elsewhere right now. And that's not to say all of them are gone, but it's just to illustrate my point that I don't think, at least in the short term, we're gonna see these 2-3x swings on base cards without the player even doing anything. So the market has swung back much more towards more of a collecting mindset. And what collectors actually value, for the most part, it's low pop and rarity. That's what's really gonna motivate them to go out and spend their money. And let's give a round of applause for Troy, ladies and gentlemen. He finally figured out rarity, population counts, and supply and demand. But it's honestly more complicated than that. Just like with the Zion, I remember there was windows where the Prism base PSA 10 of a certain player would boom, and I'd be holding an RPA or something a little bit rarer, and that wouldn't sell when the card got hot because everyone was so focused on the flipping, the investment side of it. And if it was a card I was just purely looking to flip, I would be sitting there and just thinking, oh, I should have just bought a Prism PSA 10. When the market is just rocketing up like that, sure, you can do well on higher end stuff, and I'm sure people have made plenty of profit on that, but there's an argument to be made. Just stick with the simple Prism PSA 10 just because it's liquid and it'll be easy to move if the market goes up. Now things are a little different though. Low pop and rarity is more important than ever. And sure, you can go and buy rookie cards that are numbered out of 10, numbered out of 20, and that'll probably end up doing a little better for you than it would if you're just buying Prism base PSA 10s. But that's only if you have the budget though. Realistically, for me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are similar, I don't have 30 grand to go out and buy a player's rookie gold out of 10 PSA 10. I just can't do it. But here, we like to be actionable on this channel. I like to give advice that people can actually use in some way. So let me kind of show you what I'm thinking by showing you the stuff I've been picking up lately. I picked up 2 cards. I picked up a Robert Lewandowski Select 2016 Gold PSA 10 for $500 and a Tim Duncan Topps Chrome Black 2004 PSA 9 for $170. And those cards all check off the 3 criteria that are really important to me, and the card has to fall under if I'm going to buy a non-rookie card. First, they're parallel, refractor, numbered cards. They're not base. I'm sure it's possible, maybe for the absolute GOATs, or if you're going back to like the 50s, 60s when things were really rare, you can do fine with LeBron James, Topps Chrome base, or, you know, obviously like a Mickey Mantle or someone like that. But in general, if you're talking about modern cards, ultra modern cards, it's really gonna have to be a nice parallel or a rare version of a card for it to be relevant in the hobby and for you to hope to see some sort of increase. Second, it has to be of a legit all-time star that people are actually gonna remember. Robert Lewandowski, Tim Duncan. Sure, they're not LeBron, Messi, or Michael Jordan, but they're gonna have fans for a long time, and they left a real lasting impact on their sports. So it goes without saying, even if it's a, you know, numbered out of 50, a parallel, I'm not going for Mitchell Robinson second years. But even just for me personally, I don't have that much interest in Luka or Trae Young second years at this point, because you're gambling on them, the player, having a big career, and then also gambling that the specific second year card you picked up ends up being relevant. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but it's just too much. It's not something I'm gonna do right now. So with Lewandowski, it's early select soccer. This is one of his first cards, not stickers, where there was actually parallel. There's a lot of big cards in this set. And with Tim Duncan, Topps Chrome 2004. Early in his career, color match, kind of an iconic set. Something that people are actually gonna be interested in. And over time, just to really simplify it, these are both cards that I feel people will actually want. And probably even more important than that, they're cards that I actually want and I enjoy and that I personally want to collect. Because I don't know about you guys, but as a collector, I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy kind of having cards that other people don't have or you don't see every day. So while I do own a Lewandowski rookie as well, and I own a Tim Duncan Topps Chrome base rookie, I've been having a lot of fun, and it brings me a lot of joy to see these particular cards in my collection. But that's just my opinion on it. I could definitely be wrong. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. So make sure to comment down below, like and subscribe if you enjoy, and we're gonna see you next time.